everybody? Welcome to Hoot's Live Tie. How you all doing? It's your boy Rooster, co-owner, founder, fly tire, jack of all trades, master of none. All right, let's fix the chat filter here. Keep everything cordial, please. All right, so I'm gonna do some zooming in and stuff. I'm not gonna tie a streamer. I'm kind of getting burnt out on streamers, and I've been wanting to tie a peeping caddis for a minute and stuff like that. So let's get everything going here. Hope everybody's having an excellent day. It is super windy here. Like super windy. There we go. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna zoom it in. Let's see if I can zoom it in. Maybe not. Oh snap. Oh snap. I'm getting wild. Alright. There we go. That's a lot better. So we can get it up higher. There we go. Let's see how I'm gonna fix this to all messages. Alright. See here. Alright, so I'm gonna tie a peeping caddis. I don't think I have the right color dubbing, let alone the right dubbing. But this is what I'm going for. I haven't tied this. I don't practice any of these. I just open the book 30 minutes or hour before to make my post. Then today I ate dinner, so this is what we're going for right here. And it says, this is the Fly Time Bible, by the way. This is my second favorite book next to the Bible right here. And what's cool is it tells you it goes after brown trout, love it, cutthroats, grayling, rainbows, but a lot more. I'm kind of let down on that, and stuff like that. This is really just focusing on trout. And you think like a fly tying Bible, but some of these flies, like streamers, you can catch smallmouth and largemouth on streamers, and really any predatory fish, because trout are predatory fish. So, and some of the streamers people fish for them big browns and stuff like that, so it's all good. But this pattern says indigenous pattern imitates a case caddis larvae. As it crawls along the riverbed, let's hear a story. It moves, has its legs, pulls, blah, blah, blah. Peeping out of its case, hey, there you go. Case is normally made out of stuff they find on the bottom and everything. So, yada yada. Story time. Case caddis. All right. And then after this, I'm going to tie something. I like to tie a case cast pattern. I like to tie, and it's almost realistic. The case part's realistic. It looks pretty damn cool. So we'll check it out. Let's get everything on the ball. So we're going to start off with an NS 118 classic streamer, down eye, size 10. Right? Well, here we go. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the vise so y'all can see me put on the bead, I guess. This is the coolest way I found out. Like really tiny beads, I'll do it like this. But what I like to do, what's up, Benjay? How you doing? What I like to do is just hold the small eye, put my hand underneath the bad boy, and then slide on. Because if you drop it, it'll go right into your palm, man. That'll save you so much time. Oh, dude, my phone's getting crazy. What's up? How y'all doing? All right. So now we're going to get some wire. And we're going to put some wire from like right here all the way, man. All the way. That's good. It is windy where I was at, man. Knocked the power out like twice. I thought that was hilarious. 2. Oh, see. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is Simplify. This is some really thin stuff. This is 0.012. Or for the metric folk, 0.3 mm. I guess that's millimeter. Could be, who knows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright, so it's about 30 wraps, right? What I am tying is a Peeping Caddis. It imitates a case caddis. So it's pretty cool. It works well for trout. There we go. There we go. So yeah, and I just cram that under the bead. Bam! Alright. So now I gotta find my thread thingy. And then I'm gonna put on some nice, this is some Vivas 10-aught. I'm more of a Simplify thread guy, but I got some extra thread I just need to get rid of so I can replace it with Simplify. Here we go. I'm not very good with colors. It looks brown to me, but it's called D16. I hate that so much. There we go. Build up a little dam, go back, go forward. Alright. I could have put a little bit more lead wire. But geez, there's a bead on it. It calls it for like lead wire from here all the way. Here we go. Alright. And then it wants some yarn. Some Antron yarn. It calls for white, but you can find it in green. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it like this. Here we go. Then I'm going to cut me some. Because my Antron yarn's not as thick as theirs. So what I'm going to do is catch it right there. Whoa, I got excited. There we go. Nice touching wraps. I'll peel some of this back. There we go. Ain't gotta be perfect, but I'm picky. There we go. Alright. Then I'm gonna twist this away from me to my left till it gets really tight. And I'm gonna let it grab itself. There we go. Well, there. I was gonna fold it. Alright. There we go. Then kids, don't try this at home. Do this with adult supervision. Trim it. I need to get my better scissors. There we go. Then I'm going to burn it. Alright. So you might want to bring your thread all the way up before you just ruin your day, you know? There we go. I got an idea. There we go. And take your hook, put it in like that. Alright. There we go. And it says burning, but man, I don't want that smell in here to create that dark head. So I'm just going to marker it, man. There we go. There we go. That's good. All right. Let's get her back in position. So now we're going to need some partridge, some Hungarian partridge, right? And it's been a while since I've done anything with partridge. I got a bunch of it too. And I'm not much of a wet fly guy because I've never really tried it. So I really want to start swinging some flies. I think that'd be a little bit easier on my shoulders. So let's see here. Now this is supposed to stick out past. I'm going to trim it up. There we go. Then to prep it, you pinch the center right here. You want to tie on that. And we want 3 wraps. I'm very picky about how my stuff is even. It's like you guys get a lot of fly tires. How many flies do you tie a day? 40? It's 20 the same time. You redo it. It's crazy. Here we go. Let me back it up a little bit, pull it out just a wee bit more. Alright. There we go. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and taper that down. There we go. Alright. And then you should have like some hackle pliers or something. I'm going to try these. These are mean. I call these the mean ones. So let's see. These are going to be like legs, I guess. Whoa. You don't want to pull too hard either. You got to watch that hook point. So there's 2. Straighten that out. And there's 3. Alright. Had my thread way too far away on that one. There we go. What is up? Andy, how you doing? Man, I'm gonna take a stab at your name, dude. Lee Compita. My day's pretty good, dude. My day's pretty good. I apologize if I butchered that name, man. There we go. I'm gonna trim it. There we go. All right. So we're gonna go back over this a little bit. There we go. All right. Oh, I screwed up somewhere. No, I didn't. Now you put on the wire. Okay. I thought I did, but I didn't. Alright, so we're going to use some Simplify. 0.2 millimeter. It's also 0.008 inches. Ain't very big. Yeah, it says you only need 3 inches, but man, I don't feel like measuring anything right now, man. How's everybody doing? Andy was landing some nice bows. Were they the wild bows? He lives in a pretty good location. He's like walking distance from a nice little trout stream. There we go. All right, dubbing noodle time. There we go. This is some hare's ear. I just really any with good guard hairs, you know, like even squirrel dubbing would work pretty good. All right. I'm gonna take one wrap. I'm gonna twist it all up. There we go. There we go. All right. Now I'm gonna bust out after I get this. I'm gonna bust out one of my favorite variations of a case or a peeping caddis, and it looks pretty dang realistic. Well, not pretty dang realistic. I don't go as far as like the legs and stuff. I make a pretty case for the caddis, man. I'll show y'all how to do it. It's really simple. It's really, really simple. There it goes. All right. That should be it right there. It's already looking pretty buggy, but I'm gonna hit it with the brush thing, because when you do this dubbing rope that I do, it kind of just sucks it all in. Oh, I might have to add a little bit more. Yep. Wild rainbows, man. How close are you to the brook trout? Alright, so now I'm definitely going to brush this out. Now, the best way to do it is with Velcro. And the scratchy side, it's called the hook side. And I just do circular motions. Like that. I mean, you could brush out after you hit it with the ribbon. I like to do it before and after. And I just take the ribbon, the spiral wrap, wiggle it back and forth. Not gonna miss every single one. Two, three. And you see a lot of fly tires, they bring their thing up. And I understand because you don't mess up the hook when you helicopter it. There we go. Good finish. 2, 3, 4. Bam, bam. 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 There you go. Oh, almost perfect. Almost. Dude, that's cool. That's where you'd find me every day. There you go. All right, so here we go with my, like, well, it's not my variation. It's one of my favorite variations, and it's pretty simple and stuff. I'll tie it a couple times too. But yeah. So we go ahead, same thing, but I'm not going to use a gold bead. I'm going to use a black bead. If I can find where I put them. Oh, here they are. This is a 1/8 tungsten bead. So you really don't need to put any weight at all. But I'm going to do it anyways. Alright. There we go. Alright. So now what we're going to do is get some black thread going. Some simplify. I think I put it somewhere. I don't want to use brown. If I use any color, it's going to be green then. Yep, it's going to be green. That is the thread I got. That was an olive simplify. A dot. Bam. On the thread holder. I've been tying flies forever and I still don't know the names. This thing, they call it bobbin or bobkin. Something like that. I just call it the stabber or the glue stick. Here we go. All right. So let's hit it with the lead-free wire, because if you tie a bunch of flies, trust me, you want the lead-free. 2, 3. I'm just gonna go from here all the way forward. All the way home. Touching wraps. Whoa. There. Oh god, I dropped it, but I caught it. You get really good after you tie flies for a while, man. You get really good catching stuff with your knees. Really good. Like Mr. Miyagi, better watch out good. There we go. All right. There we go with that. Bam. All right. Whatever. So we're going to go with some, this is some olive. We're going to start right here. We're going to do what we did last time. Bam. Here we go. All right. Just like that. Then we're going to get some cactus medium chenille root beer stuff. I got some scrap stuff over here. Here we go. This stuff I got at Readings. Readings Fly Shop in between Lebanon and Bennett Spring. Man, I don't know about... Yep. Crazy. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to expose the threads. You never want to tie directly on the material. You want the source. You want to go to the core of it, man. Gotta find out where it comes from. You know, where does it go? Hiya. Then I'm going to bring this to about right there. Right there. Alright, I don't know how much I'm going to use because I just normally wind it all up. I kind of do it like I do the lead-free wire. Here we go. And just do touching wraps. There we go. Alright. I keep palmering it all back. Sometimes it really doesn't make a difference, but it helps me feel better. There we go. There we go. Alright. What is up, everybody? I missed a big trout earlier, probably. Oh, 16, 4, 17. Nice, man. Oh, that'd be. What weight rod was you using, man? Or was you 10 car in it? I think I'm saying that wrong. Every time I say it, I feel like I say that wrong. There we go. All right. So we got that. Now we're going to whip finish. We're done. This is it. No, I'm playing. We're just going to whip finish it. All right. Like I said before, kids, I put no kids can watch it kind of thing because I do play with fire a little bit here and stuff like that. And I just don't want to get blamed for that. Sometimes I drink bourbon while I tie flies too, and I just don't want to get blamed for anybody doing stupid stuff. So here we go. Does this show up good? So we're holding the fire. Just slowly go up to it, man. Ooh. And rotate. See where I'm getting at, y'all? Bam. Look at that. I mean, that looks pretty cased. Like it took itself with sand. Ooh, a 3-weight and your 10 car rod. Can you guys see that real good? I'm going to mess with it a little bit. There you go. All right. And that right there is a pretty simple case. So we're going to go back to the thread now. If I remember where I put it. Crap, I lost my thread. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Oh, we're getting carried away. There we go. All right, then we're just going to put some dubbing on. Whip finish it, glue it, call it a day on that. There we go. This dubbing's just caddis green dubbing with a special blend of my favorite dubbins and stuff like that. A little bit thicker. Man, I think I'm going to eat a whole can of peas today. Or tonight for dessert. I love vegetables, man. Like a kid loves candy. Dude, lima beans. Oh, yeah. All day, every day. Oh, that hopped back a little bit. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with that. There we go. All right. Two, three, four. Bam, bam. Tighten it. All right, and get Woody's glue. Don't forget it. Yeah, I don't like this. This is as close as I get to realistic right here. I'm not really big on tying realistic flies for the simple fact is they tear up easier and stuff like that. Some don't tear up at all, but it's just it takes a lot of time and a lot of perfection and stuff like that. I can't put that much time in a fly, dude. Tie a loop green weenie on the end to make that a peeping caddis. It's peeping out of the caddis. So here's the head. Ta-da! It's not anything close to this right here. Heck no. Like that. I don't know. There we go. But yeah. Do a loop like a green weenie. Yeah, I could tie it backwards. Yeah, I could do it like that. Let's do it like that. Hang that up. All right. I don't know if I have like that lime green stuff, but I think I have something real close to that. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, this is a fluorescent chartreuse. That's probably that's as close as I get to that. Well, definitely. Let's do it. I'll tie it backwards. So then if I'm going to tie it backwards, I'm going to use a gold. I'm going to combine both. Here we go. So we're going to go with the NS 118 Classic Streamer Down Eye, size 10, Arex. I'm an Arex lover, y'all. Arex hooks all the way. They don't have every hook you need, but they got a lot you do need. And they're made by Vikings, okay? I mean, come on. There's a Viking fishing god named Rooster who was like, you guys need to make these. And poof, here they are. He's like my great, 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 great grandpa. I mean, you can see I look pretty handsome. Godlike handsome. All right. So first, we're going to put the wire. Where did I put that wire? Did I drop it? Sometimes I drop it. Oh, it's right here. Here we go. You could tie these, like it says in the Bible, to size 8. I closed it too. Dang it. Now I can go find that page. It says you can tie it to size 8. 10 to 8. So, there's some pretty big case caddises out there. Let's see if I can do this without setting things on fire. We gotta do it totally weird. Ooh, man, dude. That's passion right there. That is passion. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna grab the olive thread since I already got it spooled. We're gonna do a little thread dam right in front. Catch it. Go this way with it. Suck in my thread a little bit. Here we go. Alright. We'll green weenie this. Here we go. Go back. Catch it. Now, Andy, what do you mean green weenie loop? Like the loop? Kind of like... something like that. Short loop. All right. Andy don't know, everybody, that I charge by the minute, by the half a minute on this. So he's gonna receive a bill in the mail. Here we go. Just a little bit past the hook shank. What do you say? Let's check this out real quick. I'll straighten it out. I'll make it look better. Here we go. Like that. I bet you, Andy, do they got case caddises where you're at, man? There we go. I got the A-OK. There we go. All right. So this is where we're going to have to stop that right there. And this is where we got to figure out the fire thing, man. Because then we could add the legs right here. It's just 3 wraps. So we'll do it like this. I have an idea. How big do they get? And have you ever eaten one? Nobody believes me, but you're not a real fly fisherman until you eat a case caddis. In the case. I'm going to shorten that up to about right there. Alright. Twice. Back to back. Keep hitting my phone, my camera. Oh, did it again. There it goes. Alright, so we'll finish that. There we go. Oh, they're not very big. So you probably gotta eat like a handful. You know, get the full, like, to be a trout, or to catch a trout, you have to be a trout. You know, eat what they eat. You know, live where they live. You know, Aquaman told me this all yesterday, yo. I'm not joking. No, I'm playing. People were like, Rooster damn lost his mind. Could have people showing up with a stray jacket again. All right, let's set the fire. Oh, that's a nice looking case. Y'all see that? See, I've eaten plenty of sow bugs and oh man, dude, we got hatches out here. The Light Cahill hatches down at Current. Oh my god, you have to wear a mask over your face when they hatch, or they get up in your nose and in your eyes and stuff. It's bad. It is really bad, man. So, like, oh, if you really want to be a trout fly fishing master, go to current and don't wear a face mask. All right, so right now, I'm looking for my thread. I found it again. I'm gonna figure out how to put these legs in. Here we go. All right. This is probably gonna be more than 3 wraps. No, we're not using that. It's ruined. Here we go. Nah, it's too short. I feel like Goldilocks right now. This bed's too soft. This porridge is too cold. Shoot, this might work. It's a little long. Prep it by pulling all that off. Trim that stem down a little bit. There we go. And we're going to pull this down, exposing the stem. The things you're pulling back, those are called barbules, or barbs of a feather. The barbules are the smaller barbs that are on the barbs. Alright. Thank y'all for joining me today and stuff like this. It's pretty interesting. There we go. Hope everybody's having a good time, you know. Give me likes and thumbs ups and stuff like that, you know. Subscribe. Alright. So I'm going to take the first wrap with my hands. Because it's scary. Alright. Maybe they got a little wild with the. Watch out for that too. Alright. Ooh. Cut into some of it. Oops. It'll be alright. Nobody will know but us. There we go. Yeah, it's a little long, ain't it? Alright, let's redo that then. That was a little too long for my taste. Alright. Start right here. There we go. Got it. Love the blues. I love the blues. There ain't nothing like time flies, smoking a nice cigar, glass of bourbon, straight bourbon, 3 ice cubes, filled to the tip of the ice cubes. Oh my land. Dang, some animal got over there. I might switch it all up and go to my other one, because I'm almost out of this stuff finally. Oh, no, there's a good one. Here we go. Alright. There we go, just prepping it. Pulling that off. Pull this back. No, that's just as long as the other one. That's a little bit better. Got a little entanglement right here. There we go. Catch it right there. Oh. There we go. All right. There we go, everybody. We call this the Andy Caddis. Designed by Andy himself. Call it Andy's Green Weenie. Here we go, man. Yeah, I still feel like these legs are too long, but if you look at the book and everything, those legs are gigantic. Those are dry flies. Shitman's buzzer. Where are you? Yeah, Peeping Caddis. Yeah, they're about that long. Oh, yeah, they're about that long. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Man. So I've been stocking some flies up for a guide I got and stuff like that. And this is just one of my favorite patterns, egg patterns and stuff like that. I know, like, oh, you shouldn't use egg patterns, blah, 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 and stuff. I understand if you're fishing the reeds and you're using egg patterns, or if you're fishing the reeds at all and using an egg pattern, that ain't cool. But if you're behind them or downstream from one, throw an egg pattern. Ain't nothing bad about that. People get weird. And if somebody's got a problem, just tell them to bugger off, man. You know? So let's see. Let's put these all together. First, here we go. Let's get this out of here. One bunch of people just left because of what I said. That's funny. Like that rooster guy. There's that one. Here's the... Oh, yeah. See, that came out nice. That one came out real good. There's that one. And here's this one. There we go. Bam. Yeah, I wish this came out like that. And I knew it was too long. I even said it was too long. I still used it, but oh well. Yeah, that's an easy way to get a realistic case for a case caddis. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, I feel like you have to be... I do know this in Arkansas, you have to be over 21 to buy a lighter now, so... Just parent supervision and stuff like that, you know, it's all good. All right. So, yeah. Hope everybody's having an excellent day. I've been having a pretty good day. Tied so far 3 dozen flies so far. I'm looking for my orange. I'll put it up. Yeah, 12-aught. Simplified Classic Wax 12-aught. There we go. That's not the kind I'm looking for. Here we go. I'm going to tie the egg and cheese, the egg static or ecstasy, egg and cheese. This is mine. This is Rue's egg and cheese, or ham and cheese, egg stack. Rue's egg static ham and cheese. This is a size 12 hook. I'm gonna take that bead. That right there is a 12-aught glass seed bead, and this hook right here is a. Dude, I put the hooks up too, huh? I'll have to grab it. Here we go. Yeah, I did. It is a FW540 AREX. It's basically a tradition. Oh, no, it ain't traditional. It is a curved nymph hook. So, yeah. And I'm using the wrong thread. I want to use orange. I'm getting tired and hungry. But yeah. Where's the thread? There we go. Tie up a few of these. Here we go. We have a website, hootscustomflies.com. I did create the jig pig. I am the inventor of that. And it's a really awesome jig for all species so far of trout and like bass, white bass, hybrid stripers, whatever. There we go. So I brought that back to where the end of the bead is right above the barb. And I'm just doing figure eights. Tighten it from the back. Catch it, tighten it from the front. And that right there is your yoke. Pretty cool, huh? And then I'm going to get some of this ecstasy salmon pink, or pink salmon. There we go. Expose the threads. Like so. Catch it. Move it forward a little bit. There we go. There we go. And not all big trout spawn. I promise you that. There's 2, 3, 4. About 4.5 to 5. There we go. Take one wrap, push it all back. Pull down. Hit it again. Trim it up. Oh, a lot better than that. There we go. I'm going to run this back a little bit. There we go. Then we're going to get the sunburst. The problem I'm having with my sunburst is that it came in all matted. And I can't find my other one that ain't all matted. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is kind of matted too. Sometimes it'll come in all matted like this, and I don't suggest messing with it when it's like that. Because it's all tangled up. That's a big, I'm throwing this all away. I hate that, man. I really do. It's how this is all nice and straight and fluffy and everything. That's what you're looking for. See this? It's not as matted. It's getting there. I don't know why it does that. Here we go. I'll cut it right there. Trim it. Catch it. Bam. Work it back. Sometimes you gotta straighten it out by just running your fingers up and down it. There you go. There it goes. No. There we go. All right. And there is no such thing as a perfectly tied fly. This is all artwork. That's what I like about it. You can customize your own stuff. I mean, I wonder how long it takes to like build your own like Rapala lure and stuff like that, like a real nice one. I know the originals were balsa wood. I think it was made during World War One or World War Two. Can't remember. And this guy was trying to feed his family. And he carved it out of wood, balsa wood. There we go. Whip finish that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be working on Hoot's egg suckers. And then Friday is my live, probably. I gotta go see a doctor, get some scans and stuff, and they have to give me a pill, and I gotta eat something they're gonna give me, and I don't know, something weird's gonna happen. I don't know. We'll figure it out together. We'll figure it all out together, everybody. Take the dubbing brush. I always like to brush them out a little bit in case any are entangled, and bam. That is a beautiful egg right there, everybody. All right, partner. Where's my glue? Then we're going to get some of Woody's glue. Woody's glue. There we go. And we'll get a little bit on the top. There we go. Oh, I got some on my thumb. No, I'm playing. All right. I'll put that down. And do it again. There we go. And do this one super fast. I love commercial tying. It is so fun. I love being a trout bum. I am like a real official trout bum. This is my income. Cut that. Catch it. There we go. There we go. And the reason why I go underneath, because it'll push the bead up and it doesn't mess too much with your meat getter or the hook gap. I just call it the meat getter. But yeah, y'all decide. What do you want me to tie Friday from the Bible? You want a streamer? You want a nymph? You want a wet fly? let me know, you know. Let's see what I can do. Alright. Get this all straightened out. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna use my scissors to get me a little V there. So I'm not tying directly on all the material. I catch some of those threads. Get this all untangled. Take my thumb, push up, pull down with this. Don't break your thread doing that. I've done that so many times. Catch it again. Cut it right here. Bam. Pull it all back. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Wrap back into it just a wee bit. I did pretty good on the measurements on this one. Alright. There you go. Expose the threads. Like so. Cut. Cut again. There we go. Got one. We'll go with that. Take the scissors. Get you a little spot right there. Catch it. Catch it twice. Put your thumb into it. There we go. Hit it again. Go ahead and cut it. Don't cut your thread. Bam. Pull it all back. Wrap from the beginning to the back. There we go. We'll finish that bad boy. But yeah, like I said where I stand, don't fish the reeds. Don't do that. Or the reds or whatever they're called. Don't do that. But go downstream and fish behind them. They'll light it up. Where is my brush? There it is. There we go. But yeah. Oh, and that is that. Get it with the Woods glue. Alright. There we go. Looking good. Alright. See what time it is. Yeah, 8:35. It's time for me to close it all down. Thank y'all for joining me, and thank y'all for your support. I really appreciate it. It's mind blowing. You know, I love it. I love it a lot, and I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. Be safe. Look both ways for you cross the street. Remember, Hoot's Custom Flies, top of the line for the tip of your line. It's not fishing no more. It's catching. Peace. HootsCustomFlies.com. There's some streamers. I haven't added much yet. There we go. Let's end it.